Hello, students of Arrowwood Elementary. I'm really excited to be here with you today for the art portion of the Elementaries of EV web event. Today we're going to be talking about clay car modeling and car design. I'm hoping to get you guys involved in some clay car design or car design of your own at the end. So hopefully this is a fun interactive web event for you. So let's get started. So we're all really familiar with clay, what it feels like. We've probably used it in our pottery classes here at school. You can make pottery with it. You can make other art like this flower with it. You can make jewelry. The possibilities are really endless with clay. It's a really workable, easy art form. Did you know that they also make cars out of clay? So here's a photo of a car design factory, and they are laying the clay onto, it's typically styrofoam painted. Sometimes it's plastic. Like a thin plastic that's kind of bendable, and they'll kind of mold the clay over the top of that. And you can see them here starting to lay that down on that side there and start to design the vehicle. And then here you've got more of a sports looking car, same kind of thing going on. It looks like they're more in like the carving stages of the clay there, so laying down like the lines and the curves of the design. And then here we've got, it looks like a BMW. And this guy is shaving some of the clay off, giving up those nice clean edges on that design. So why use clay to design cars? They have things like 3D printers now that can just make things with softwares on computer and print it off. So why do they use clay as the demo vehicle? So by demo, I mean it's the first vehicle. The first vehicle of most major car dealers, manufacturers, they create a clay version. So why do they do this? The head of car design at the Fiat Chrysler factory says, it's like using an erasable pencil versus permanent ink. Clay lets you go back and make changes to it. 3D printing does not. You can add to it and you can take away to it. Secondly, it's a great collaborative tool. You can get multiple groups of people around it and different designers working on it at the same time and giving opinions on the design and being able to change it in real time. So it's a really collaborative way to design vehicles. Rather than you would just get with printing, you get what you get, and that's what it is. So with that being said, I have a really cool video I want to show you guys. It is inside Ford Factory's clay modeling studio in Europe. So they've got really funny accents, and they're going to show you what it's like to do the clay model of a car. You'll notice this one's a little bit smaller than the other ones. Some manufacturers choose to do life-size vehicles for their demos. To get the design down. Ford, you can see, does a little bit of a smaller version, so it's not going to be that big life size, but it's still pretty big. So take a look.
It all starts with a scale model. The designer gives us a sketch of his design, and then we start working with a scale model and building the design into this model. Scale model is just a smaller version of a full-size car. Scale modeling is important for our design development because you can do really big changes in a very short time. So it's a very important thing to see the main design theme which the designer wants to have on the model. During the development of the design, we have 8 weeks for scale models, and then we get to big full-size cars.
When we get the model, it's just a cube of clay. We have to shape it, and we have to make sure that we get a realistic model. An exterior modeler has to move much more clay because the surfaces are much bigger. In the beginning, you have to work very fast because it's very rough. But in the end, you have to take time to build a perfect surface. To make a clay model look more realistic, we put foil on in different colors. What we do is we prepare the surface, and after this we take the Dynoc foil, put it in a box of water, and if it is wet, we can put it on the surface, and with a slicker we can take the water underneath out. Yeah, it looks like a painted car.
The final stage of the clay modeling process is to laser scan the entire car. Every part of the clay model is scanned and digitized so that every member of the team is working with the latest evolution of the design. When I see the results, and I think you can create with your own hands this beautiful result, and then you have a new car, and I think that's amazing.
Awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. So now it's time for the car design challenge, and I'm hoping you all got to take a look at the worksheet that I sent over prior to the event. There was all sorts of ideas on there about how to make a car, what to make it look like. If you love the clay idea that you saw in the video, I put a really easy clay recipe that's let's see on here, 4 ingredients, pretty common household kitchen stuff, so you can create your own clay really easily, build your car. If you bake it, it'll stay firm, so it's a really cool project you can keep. I know going to the store is pretty scary right now with the virus stuff going on, so if you don't have those items in your house, that's okay. Use whatever you've got. I want you guys to get really creative with this project. Toilet paper, paper towel rolls, pop bottle lids, construction paper, laundry detergent bottles, boxes of food containers, anything you can use to create a car. Get creative and do it. I put a couple samples on the worksheet, so take a look at those. I hope you can find those inspiring. Feel free to use those as inspiration to create something on your own, and every student who participates will get a prize, so I'm really excited to see what you guys come up in the Zoom meeting. We'll see you soon. Bye.